Happy Wednesday, better late than never. So today's episode has to do with some books I've been reading. So many of you guys know, or maybe you don't, I love to read. I love to read self-help books, books to empower me and kind of just help me just throughout, whatever you're going through. Life has ups and downs. Life is more than just, our job being a hairstylist or, whatever we do for our professional career. It's also about ourselves, and when you're serving other people, that can take a little bit of a drain on you. And I just find it so liberating and refreshing just to read a good book. So this week I was like, what am I going to talk about? And so I've been reading this book by Rachel Hollis, Girl Wash Your Face, which I totally recommend. I love it so far. It just hits a couple notes. I'm like, okay. But I was also thinking about the book, The 4 Agreements. And one of the agreements is being impeccable with your word. And I was reading through, Rachel's book, and I'm going to quote this. This is in her page 17, and it talks about, I'll start tomorrow. So putting off things that we should be doing, like a diet or trying to change something or do something, procrastinating, so not being impeccable with her word, and just saying, you know what, I can do that tomorrow. And this is the quote from Rachel's book. It says, I know that blowing off a workout, a date, an afternoon to organize your closet, or some previous commitment to yourself doesn't seem like a big deal, but it is. It's a really big deal. Our words have power, but our actions shape our lives. And that quote just really hit me because it's so true. How many of us have made commitments to do certain things and don't follow through? We start losing the power of our actions. Our actions always speak louder than the words. And also, how many of us say yes to many things that we really do not want to do? Why are we doing that? So this week, I just wanted to really talk about the power of just being really careful what we say yes to. And just remembering the power of our actions over our words. So many of us, we have different goals and want to do different things, and we talk about it. It's really nice to write it in a quote. I'm guilty of this. I've done it too. You put it on Instagram or Facebook or Twitter, I'm going to kick butt. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. And then we don't follow through. Or, we promise our friend or our kids that we would do, a certain activity with them. And then we just blow them off and we put it away because we think we have tomorrow. But also, the thing with life is that none of us are promised tomorrow. Life is to be lived to the fullest every day. And the older I get, the more I realize that a lot of people are not impeccable with their word. A lot of people will break off, prior commitments. I've been trying to go out to dinner or go out to lunch with my friends, and they'll cancel on me last minute, because they're sick or something came up or whatever, and I'm really understanding, but it just makes me not really rely on them. Versus my other friends that I know, if, hey, we're going to go have dinner at 6 o'clock, they're there at 5:50. I know I can rely on them for other things than just dinner. I know I can rely on them if I'm having an event or I'm doing something and I need extra help or I need extra input. I know that they're impeccable with their word. They're a person that I can actually rely on. And so this week, just my commitment to myself is just to really remember to be very careful what I say yes to. And that's something that has been really hard and I've been trying to do this year, is not saying yes to everything. I used to say yes to everything and it was awesome, but I was wearing myself down and there were some things that I really did not want to do. And I just been growing more to have my own voice and do my own thing. And in a world full of filters and pictures and perfect posts and, all these different things, that it can be so distracting at times. It has just really grounded me to really be in the moment and remember the power of my actions versus just my words, and it has just really helped me a lot. And I just really hope that, this helps you guys too. So just remember this week, be impeccable with your word. If you say you're going to do something, do it. It even goes back to work, like even when you're doing color or you're having new guest client. It's just so important to be like really honest with them and show them through actions if something is going to work out for them or not, and explain to them why. Like, our actions will always speak higher of us than our words ever will. So anyways, I hope this little podcast helps you guys out. And then next week, I'll be doing one in Spanish, and I will be bringing on a guest next week for sure. But it will be in the Spanish one. So just so you guys know, and I hope you guys all have a great week. And remember to take power of your life and take control over with your actions versus your words. Have a good week, guys. Bye. Thank you so much for listening to my podcast. If you have any questions, always feel free to DM me or email me on any of my social platforms at Celeste Stylist. If you wouldn't mind leaving me a review or a comment, I would greatly appreciate that. And feel free to share this with anybody that you think would benefit from it. Thank you so much. Until next time, I'll see you guys back here at Celeste Stylist.